Hi friends, myself Libin. Today I am going to explain about how to select strike price in Nifty. Nowadays, like most of the people are doing intraday, and when we are doing intraday in Nifty, the most important thing is that how to identify the right strike price. So that is very important. Like when we are doing intraday trading. So in this video, I will be explaining how to select the right strike price in Nifty for intraday trading. Like like there is an expiry. Like every week we have a Nifty expiry. So like if you are going with an option trading, there will be an expiry on every week. So we have to identify like based on the week, like if it is Monday or based on Thursday, like how we have to plan the strike price. So everything I'll be explaining through this video. So watch completely this video, then only you'll be getting a better idea on how to select the right strike price. And if you are really satisfied with this topic, don't forget to like my video. And the same way, like those who are interested to open an account in Angel Broking or Alice Blue, you can open the account. The link I will be mentioning in my description. Okay, let us come to the topic. So today I am going to explain about how to identify the strike price in Nifty. As we know, like most of the people are nowadays doing intraday trading. So for when you are doing an intraday trading, identifying the strike price is very important in intraday trading. That is why most of the people are getting lost only because of the wrong selection of strike price. So we have to identify like which strike price we have to select. So that is very important. So like we know like the market is opening from 9:15. So once the market is open, the first thing we have to do is that we have to keep like 2C or 2PE in your watch list, so that it will be very easy. Like once the market is open, you can take a C or PE very easily. Some people what they do, they will wait for the market to open, and once they identify the breakout, then only they will go and identify which is C or which PE we have to select. So by that time what will happen? Maybe 10 or 15 points will be up. So always we have to keep ready the strike price in your watch list. So that is very important. So today I will be explaining that how to make the watch list ready before market is opening. So now we know like the market is opening from 9:15. So once the 9:15 market is open, the first thing is that instead of going for a trade, wait for first 15 minutes and keep the watch list ready. So like once the market is open, just like you can create a watch list here as I have created. You can create a separate watch list for Nifty and Bank Nifty. And Nifty you can keep like 2CE and 2PE in your watch list. So here you can see like Nifty futures I have added to my watch list, and just click on the watch list. So once you click on the watch list, you can see there is an option chain. Okay, so just click on the option chain. So once you click on the option chain, you will be getting the entire C and P, like based on which C or which PE we are going to buy, the entire range you will be getting here. So from this C, we have to identify like what is the current rate of Nifty. So if you see current rate of Nifty is now 15,000. So this is a current value. So this 15,000 we have to mark here. So this is the current value of Nifty now. So for example, there are like lot of things we have to do like when we are doing an strike price selection. So the first thing is like when we are going with a Friday trading. Okay, like for example, after like expiry will be on every Thursday. So when we are trading on Friday, like the strike price will be little bit higher, like on nearby the current rate. We can see like the current rate, like today is a Friday. So once a Friday, the strike price will be more compared to other days. So when it is coming to the Monday, again like the strike price will again come down, and like when it is coming to the Thursday, like expiry day, it can come to even 10 or 20. So like that we have to manage like the strike price. So like whenever we are selecting on a, like for example, we will start from Friday. So when we are going for a Friday trading, like here you can see this is a current rate of Nifty now. So this is a current rate of Nifty now. So when we are going on a Friday trading, we can select a strike price within 80, maybe like 80 to 100 range we can select. Okay, so here if you go, so this is the current rate now of Nifty. So this three range we can select, like these are the three CEs we can add for your watch list. Like once the market is open, like after 9:15 or 9:20, keep all this CE in your watch list. So then it will be very easy. Like when market is open, like based on your capital, like if you have less than 10,000 rupees, you can select 66 rupees strike price value. So this is a strike price value. Okay, when normally I say like 100 range or 200 range, so this is a strike price value I will be talking about. So here you can see there is a 66 rupees. So you can select either this or this or this. These are the three things you can select, or you have to select the current strike price. So these are the options we have to select, like when we are going for a strike price. So always try to select nearby the strike price, and you can like here you have to keep, like when we are buying nearby the strike price, you may have to keep 30 point stop loss, and when you are going with like 80 range and all, you have to keep only 20 point stop loss. So maximum you have to go till this range only, don't go more than this range. Okay, like when you are buying above this range, you won't be getting much movement. Okay, so you won't be getting much profit. So that is the reason always you have to buy nearby the strike price. So most of the people are doing mistake is that what they think, okay, they will think okay, Nifty will be moving maybe today 50 points or 100 points, and they think okay, we should buy here, maybe because of 12 rupees I should buy here. And when you are buying here, normally you won't be getting any profit, because here there won't be any impact, because like this is like 15,450, like now almost 450 points upside now, because that much movement it will not happen within a day. So here you may get only 1 or 2 points profit. So the entire day we have to wait for this 2 points profit with maybe you may be waiting without stop loss. So the risk will be same. Okay, so instead of taking like 5 points stop loss or 10 points stop loss, buy only the current strike rate. So that is the most important thing. Like, so the current strike price you can see here. So this is a 15,000. So this is the same thing you have to select nearby this area. So that is very important. Like when we are doing an intraday trading, we have to select nearby the strike price, or like within 60 to 100 range or 130 range. So this is the same range we have to select. And when we are going with a PE side also, that is also very important. Like when we are going with a PE side, same way we have to select from 15,000 to 70 range. Okay, so here also we can keep the same stop loss. So if you are going above 100 range, keep minimum to 20 to 30 point stop loss. Okay, here you record 30 point stop loss, and 80 to 70 range maximum 20 point stop loss, not more than that. Okay, so this is how you have to reduce your risk, and you have to select the right strike price. And from here to here maximum 150 points only. Like normally Nifty will be moving like more than 50 to 100 points. So if it is moving like 50 points also, at least you can make 20 to 30 points you can make us profit. So that is very important. Like whenever we are going to select strike price, so we have to identify like which strike price we have to select. So always I will tell you, like based on the risk level, we have to select the current strike price, or like this strike price or nearby that. So this is how we have to select the strike price. Now I will be explaining like why people are getting lost because of the strike price. So that is a major reason I will tell you. Like today you can see here Nifty is almost down by 109 points. So in this occasion, like what will happen, like if you are trading at a lower level, just imagine you are trading at a lower level. Okay, just imagine you are selecting maybe okay, we can go around 500 points down. So this is the 14,500 we are selecting. Okay, and in this range we can see like market is open like around 19 points, and now currently also it is only 19 points. So if you are buying there, see you can see like the maximum there was only like 10 points movement. So Nifty was fallen down almost the previous day the Nifty was fallen almost 100 plus points. Still you are getting only 10 points profit, and if you are not able to book on time, you may be getting again the same rate and you won't be getting any profit. The entire day you have to wait, and at the end of the day you are getting only 1 or 2 points profit. So that is a major reason most of the people are not getting much profit, because they are not selecting the right strike price. So right strike price is very important, like when we are doing intraday trading. So here you can see the open price was that 19 rupees and high is 37. So in this day you can see like currently also Nifty is more than 100 points down, and you can see the gap here only almost 20 points only there is a movement is happen, like when we are selecting fast strike price. And when you are selecting 19 rupees, you may be keeping 10 points stop loss. So the risk will be almost similar, right? So when you are buying a current rate, you are keeping only 20 points, and when you are buying 500 away, you are keeping 10 points stop loss. So that is, and you will be buying 2 lot. So instead of buying 2 lot, buy only 1 lot at the current rate. And now I will show you what is the difference. Okay, now here you can see there is only 20 points difference. And when we are coming to the current rate, okay, now let us come to the current rate. So this is a 15,000, and let us come here. So if you come here, you can see the open price was around 100 range, and if you see the low rate, it was 82, and you can see how much movement is happened here. See, from here it is almost 95 points movement is happened, and if you just imagine, if you have taken an entry at 100, you are getting like almost 100 points, right? So with one lot also you are able to make more than 100 points. So your risk will be like same, like as I was telling you, like when you are buying 20 rupees, you are keeping, just imagine you are buying 2 lot and you are getting only 40 points stop loss, and the same risk you are taking at a higher level, and you are keeping same 20 points with one lot, and here you are getting 100 points. So here you are getting 100 points, and with one lot. So with one lot you are getting 100 points, and in the other case you are buying 2 lot with 10 points stop loss. So almost now the stop loss will be 20 points. So same risk, and your profit, like maximum profit, will be 40 points. So just calculate here. So there will be a 60 points difference for one lot. So that is the advantage of like when you are buying at the current rate. And like the movement will be very fast, like when you are buying at the current rate, you will be getting a better movement also. Like if it is like Nifty is moving 10 points up or down, you will be getting like 20 to 30 points immediately. But when you are buying a smaller one, you won't be getting more than 2 to 3 points. So always try to buy nearby the strike price or current strike rate. So this is the area we have to select when we are going for a CE side, and you can see like 60 to 100, 130. So this is the range we have to select, and when we are going with the PE also, this is the range we have to select. And like when there is an expiry, okay, just imagine like today is a Friday, so Friday you have to compulsory select, these are the area. And when it is coming to the next day, like maybe Monday, okay, so Monday when it is coming, again we have to come down the strike price. So Monday means like, for example, 15,000 rupees, just imagine this value will be coming down. So this value will be coming down. So here, like for example, like Monday, this 130 will come down as 100. So again we have to come, like instead of going till this level, we have to come till this level. So little bit closer we have to come. Like as soon as the day is going off, like the expiry is approaching near, we have to select, like maybe by Wednesday we have to come. Wednesday we have to come till this range, okay, like Wednesday either current rate or nearby the next strike price we have to select, because like the value will be keep on decreasing. So maybe by Wednesday this 106 will come as maybe 50 range. So this one only we have to select. And on Thursday, like expiry day, we have to select. So for example, now is an expiry day, okay, so this price will be maybe around 30 rupees. So that cases we have to go a little bit downer side, okay, like instead of 15 current rate or down the rate, like this is the current rate or down the rate, we have to select for PE side. And when we are selecting on a CE side, we have to select 15,000 or 14,950 we have to select. We have to select 50 points down of the current value, because like expiry day, the current rate from the current rate all will go as 0. So always we have to select either current rate or down the rate. So this is very important, like when we are doing an intraday trading or when we are selecting the strike price. So these are the major things we have to identify, like when we are selecting the strike price for Nifty. And now I'll tell you also how to create a watch list. So as soon as the market is open, we have to identify, okay, which are the CE we are going to trade. So normally keep 2 to 3 CE or 2 to 3 PE also in your watch list. So it will be very easy, like once a breakout is done, not required to go and identify like which CE or which PE we are going to buy. So the first thing I'll tell you, so here you can see like 15,000 current rate. So just click on the 15,000. So once you click on the 15,000, you can see the CE here. So just click on and add to the watch list. So now you can see like one CE is added to your watch list. Again you can give one more CE. So just go here again and now we will keep 100 range. Okay, now 2 CE is already added. We will keep one more CE to the watch list. So these are the 3 CE we are going to monitor on the current day. So all the CE will be added to the watch list, and the same way we will keep 3 PEs also. So we can go to the option chain, and the option chain you can see like which are the PE we are going to select on the particular day. So we are going with the current rate, and you can see this is a 15,000 PE, and again we will be going 15,000. 14,950 will select, and we can add this one to the watch list, and again we will be going adding keep one more watch list. Okay, so we will keep 14,900 also. So again we will be added to the watch list. So now we can see like now the early morning, like maybe by 9:15 or 9:20, you can create a watch list like this. So your watch list will be ready now. So now the once you create a watch list, now we have to go and index and identify whether the breakout is coming or not. So normally I will be updating in my Telegram channel also like which is the breakout is coming, if it is upper side or downside. So once we have identified the breakout, so immediately what you can do, you can open your trading application, and you already created a watch list. So which CE or PE here already it is there. So from this list you have to select one, like if it is a Friday. So based on the risk, okay, like for example now we have identified the market is going to be a downside, and today is a Friday. So in this case you can select this PE or this PE. So based on this PE, if you select, keep 20 point stop loss and buy this PE, immediately we can buy. So as soon as you identify the breakout, come to the application and just click on the buy button, just place an order. So within second you can place the order, and this will save your time also. So this is how we have to manage your watch list, and this is how we have to identify the strike price. So whenever we are selecting a strike price, we have to be very careful, like when we are going with a Friday or when we are going with a Thursday. So there is a difference in strike price. So when we are going for the week starting like Friday, after the expiry the first day, okay, the Friday trading, we can select maybe like 100 above 100 range. Okay, so we can go like from 15,000 we can select a CE maybe 15,100 also, because you know the value will be only around 100 range. So like that we can manage the strike price. Like if it is a current, like when it is coming to Tuesday, again you have to come closer, and when it is coming to on the Thursday, you have to come to the current rate or down maybe like 50 range down also. So if it is a current rate is 15,000, you may have to take 14,950 or 900. So based on the strike value only we have to select the CE or PE. So that is very important. Like whenever you are trading, try to trade like above 50 range. Okay, so some people they buy only 10 rupees or 2 rupees thinking that this will come up maybe within 1 week, because you know there is no lack of coming up. So we have to think about reality, because the market, like when we are taking 10 rupees, you are buying maybe 10 lot or 20 lot. Instead of buying 20 lots in the higher level like 2 rupees or 10 rupees, buy only 1 or 2 lot in the current rate. So you will be getting more than what you are getting at the lower level. So this is very important, like when you select a strike price, and always create a watch list. So that will be very easy, like when the market is open. So once you identify like okay, you are already to see 2 or 3 CEs are there in your watch list, and the same way there is a PE also. So once you identify the breakout, come to the application, trading application, and in this application you can select like which CE or which PE you are going to trade. So, and all the C's and P's are ready here, and now we have identified the breakout. So just click on the buy button and place an order and keep a stop loss. And whenever you are trading like below 100 range, okay, this is the range I am talking about. Okay, so here you can see the value, the value will be the range. So here you can see like below 100 range you can keep only 20 point stop loss for Nifty, and above 100 to 150 you can keep just 30 point as stop loss. So this is very important, like once a breakout is identified, so maximum 20 points is more than enough stop loss. Like if you are trading 70 to 100 range, you have to keep 20 point as stop loss, and above 100 to 150 you can keep 30 point as stop loss. So this is the safe SL, okay, because if you keep like 10 points and all, it will hit immediately, and again once you hitting SL, then it will be going up. So by that time you may be getting loss. So don't keep the stop loss very near, keep like 20 points. So 20 point also you have to calculate, like whenever you are going to take a trade, before buying 2 to 3 lot, you have to calculate like each trade how much risk you are taking. Like for example, Nifty, you know, like the lot size is 75, and when you are keeping a stop loss of 10 point, there is a risk of 750 rupees, and if you are keeping 20 points, 1500 rupees, you are taking a risk. So that you have to calculate. Like when we are increasing the lot size, you have to calculate like how much risk you are taking for each trading. So this is like all about how to select strike price. So selection of strike price is very important, like in intraday trading. So if you are not able to select the right strike price, so most of the people I have seen, like they are making a lot of mistake. Like once the breakout is done, they don't know like which C or which P we have to buy. So always create a watch list. Like once the market is open, then you won't get a confusion, okay, like which C or which P I have to buy. Then you will be going and searching. So by the time 10 to 15 points will be done. So always keep a watch list once the market is open, then it will be very easy. And always try to avoid trading like 10 rupees or 5 rupees. So like that, instead of going like multiple lots in lower levels, buy the current rate or nearby the strike price, like 1 or 2 lot, so you can make a better profit from there. So always this is very important. Like, you know, most of the people I have seen, like they are buying like 2 rupees, 5 rupees. So avoid such kind of trading. And buy nearby the current strike price or below the strike price. So this is very important, like when we are doing an intraday trading in Nifty. So this is all about how to identify the strike price in Nifty. Okay, in the same way, if anyone interested to learn more about market, you can visit my Telegram channel. Okay, so I have started a free Telegram channel, and daily basis I'll be providing like what is Nifty's breakout or where we have to take an entry. So all those kind of updates I'll be providing in my Telegram channel. And the same way, like those who are interested to open an account in Angel Broking or Alice Blue, you can open the account. So for both, I will be giving the link in the description. Okay, so you can go to my description and you can join my Telegram channel. And the same way, you can open the account in Angel Broking or Alice Blue. So hope today's topic is clear, and if you have any clarification related to this topic, you can comment below this video. And the same way, if you are really satisfied with this topic, don't forget to like my video. And the same way, you can share this video to your friends who are interested in trading. So kindly subscribe, like, share. Thanks for watching.